I'm not sure.
Zai, it's going to be the Zai factor here. Sometimes Zai is the type of player that will just be like, I don't want to be a core and buy Blink Dagger, you know? But I feel like this is not the game for it.
But it is a 0-0 game.
It is.
First blood,
and it may even be first blood in the top lane as Zai is going to be run down here. The Flesh Heap blocking a lot of this damage, but they can just keep on putting it in. And Wayu Smile is going to be the recipient of all that extra gold.
That Vanguard delivered to his corpse, but not in time to save him. Big timing for LGD to hit.
Now, meanwhile, Insania was not there in lane, in part because he was looking to be able to gank the Primal Beast, so this may be a fair trade-off in some ways. Yeah, I know it's the big first blood goal. That feels great.
LGD do not want to give this up to Boxi here.
Yeah, Boxi might just get both the Wisdom Rune and a kill. Let's see if he's able to isolate him long enough. I guess Nothing to Say can't just trample on through, and he does manage to grab it. Nothing to Say gets here and should be able to help get the kill. Boxi's going to go for the deny on the Ancients, but the Pulverize and Blast Off will ensure.
And the mid-clash continues for the 8-minute power run here as Liquid continue to bring their supports. Try and deal with the Primal. That's aggressive,
maybe not realizing the support rotations that are coming in. The arrow's going to slide right on by. Doesn't hit anything there, sadly. And, well, they can at least get a counter kill. Boxi's going to die. Nisha's going to get a little bit low, but will be fine. And they also take the power rune again, away from Liquid. So denying it from the Ember Spirit, not the worst situation, though Nothing to Say is going to be a bit sad, I'm sure.
The Pudge eventually is just going to kick Shiro out of top. And they are not winning those mid-battles straight up.
And if they had the vision of you sitting behind, then they can go to another side lane confident. But they do get an arrow kill off of that one, trading out with the Mirana, though. The greased man, Nisha. Finally got their hands on him. The blast off. Oh no, the slight got off just in time. That surely would have been a kill. Look how low Nisha is, but instead Nisha could turn around, pump some damage into Nothing to Say, ensure that they do manage to get that kill. And now it looks like Planet is going to be traded out for Boxi. So big advantage for Liquid, just slightly off the mark there for LGD. And
me, it's the kids. It's the kids that are wrong. Zai overstep, maybe.
Yeah, I tried to go for the Dismember, gets pulverized instead, blast off combo, but he is tanky, man. He is really not putting up with this at all. Hooks back in, Nothing to Say, and he will die. New just all-inning for Zai, now gets him with the Harpy Lightning, but it's a 1-for-2. miCKe, the recipient of a double kill. That has got to feel good for Liquid, and they're even going to find Planet, though Moonlight Shadow will probably get him away. I doubt these heroes have dust.
Now they're core, so
if he had gone maxed out Flame Guard or more levels of Flame Guard, he'd have better options to deal with the Naga Siren, right?
Yes, and this is not some game where Nisha is going to take high farm party. Probably a wise idea since he has Morphling and an Ag's Pudge to contest with. LG going to try and go on Zai again.
Yeah, they do have some reinforcements, though. Nisha is going to show up, slight chains onto the two supports. Insania with the damage. They're both going to be super low after this, while Shiro is being dealt with by the Zai Pudge. They cannot bring this man down.
Get all three.
Too big and too fat. Well, they got to be somewhere else, right? Like, you know that Primal Beast is looking for kills. He's not farming.
Yeah, and counter-ganking him is exactly what Liquid want to do here. They're line up the Rise in that type of situation. 14-minute rune. This looks familiar. 2v1.
He's going to 1v2 and maybe get a kill out of this. Doesn't get the Wisdom Rune. Hookshot goes out. Not quite enough damage, though.
I respect that he still tried.
Yeah.
He still tried to outclick two heroes on the rune.
Tier 1 tower going to be taken by Liquid. They seem comfortably in control as they're going to be able to get a chains hook. That's actually a combo we maybe didn't talk about. Comboing up with the supports is nice, but they actually have that
Dire's bottom tower.
The hard roastery.
Yeah.
Even harder to contest. They're probably looking at Nisha bottom. Again, though,
arrow off the slight, catches him from behind. They can get the Doom on him.
That is just raw skill right there, boys.
Great play by Y, and securing a much-needed kill because, again, that Roshan,
but I guess he's just a better mid.
Moonlight Shadow, they want to be able to take a 4 versus 5. They know an Aegis on Morphling is kind of whatever. The bigger factor is no Ember Spirit. If they don't have to fight the Ember, LGD very wisely will choose to take any fight they can get.
And BKB up for NTS, so that control is no longer as good as it used to be between the Clock and the Ember anyway. You're going to have double BKB Plus that Manta for Shiro.
Oh, got his BKB just in time, but it may not be good enough. He needs to get away from Zai. Cannot afford that dismember, but he gets grabbed anyway. Couldn't get through the cogs fast enough. That feels very bad. First BKB, and you still die anyway.
That was very confusing. I almost want to see a replay of that, but whatever. I'll let it go for now.
This is going to be like the coil situation all over again.
No. I saw a neutral token on the ground. I swear I saw one.
Shiro with the smoke. They're going to try and catch Nisha again. They've got an Orchid. Ooh,
yeah, that's that reveal, baby.
Boxi tries to respond, but the Orchid will last long enough, and Boxi might even die for it too. Unfortunately, Sticky Bomb is a little bit off, and nothing to say. He can't do much against that battery assault when it comes to chasing.
Remember, this is Liquid Aegis time. It's pretty scary for Nisha to commit deep in these fights.
Dude, Zai is so farmed.
Yeah, he is big.
miCKe. Oh, nice. Creates some clearance for the hook shot. Nothing to say. Can't get out of it. Uses BKB a little bit too late. Now he can't get out of the cogs because he's disarmed during that time. And miCKe will be able to finish him off. So finally able to put this Aegis to use. miCKe gets on the aggressive.
That was very awkward from NTS.
Yeah, a lot.
I think he should live there. Through the illusion, however, that Ags is up. So these Morphling Naga illusions are going to start to cut waves and be annoying as well. Something that can help him keep up and farm as LG.
Spotted. Leap. Leap. Don't get hooked. Don't get hooked. He doesn't know where you are. You're good. And Techies.
Will be the
he's going to be caught. But, you know, not everybody can get out in these 4 or 5-man moves from Liquid.
No, and LG much rather have their core survive here. Techies. It's hard for Liquid to
Did
run.
they see that smoke?
I don't think so. They
Blast
found
off.
him.
Minotaur stunned. Great setup,
Can
but
they
is
chain
that
it?
going to be enough? The burst, the pull,
Oh, they got
the
him.
arrow, they got him. Managed to burst down miCKe. Now it's just free. They're going to run down anybody they possibly can. Song to ensure they get as many of these kills as possible. They'll collect on both the support.
What a jump.
LGD, massive smoke timing and jump.
That Morphling bait did not go as planned. I mean, it's definitely a bait, but that Centaur Stomp bypasses everything, and LG just able to BKB and commit in. There's no counterplay. There's no save. Defensive items for Liquid. These are very tanky cores that you have to burst down, which means you need to get your heroes in there and abuse the BKB duration. 3 of them up for Liquid. It is the golden hour here. You got to find a core connection. Off the smoke, high ground ward. This is a pretty good angle.
It is pretty nice, and they wait for him through 3 of them with Zai jumping in, but New once again managed to get the stomp in at the right time. The hook is going to be able to bring back the Techies into his death. The Doom out on the Morphling, the Song, they're waiting out the BKB, trying to catch up to this Morphling. They
Doom
finally
is wearing out.
He's hidden into the tree.
Yeah, they can't see him.
Oh, they can't find him.
And
Not
save.
fast enough, and now he's going to be saved by Zai.
bumped up.
Right before Nothing to Say came through. The arrow's going to be off the mark. They have a pretty good freezing field out too. LGD trying to get away with as many heroes as possible now. BKB teleports out, but a hook shot stops him.
And they get a gem out of that. 2 supports and NTS. That fight was just way too confusing for LGD. I don't know if they knew what the hell was going on. Clock.
Yeah, they do have some like AoE stuns to kind of cover that, like blast off after they hit the arrow, but it is going to be almost entirely like maybe a bit of luck. You tries to follow it up. miCKe pulled back by the hook. Boxy's going to be able to get a pretty nice cogs here, locking in a bunch of heroes, but I'm not sure if Liquid really can take this fight. miCKe is in deep right now, but he can't say new. Oh, he does. The Moonlight Shadow wears out, and he finally gets the kill.
Yeah, but what happens after?
Now, and the arrow is going to be able to commit. Zai picks him back up, takes him inside of his belly and away to safety. Nisha pops back out with miCKe. They're going to return fire here. Go for the Naga Siren. Go for the first life.
BKBs are wearing out. This is Shiro's second life. Do you have enough gas in the tank to take this if you're Liquid? I don't know.
Missing out on the stun, but hit him with
another
the
save.
Hit him another save from Zai.
They have to find this Pudge, man. This shard is way too valuable right now. It just ruins everything LGD want to do in these fights, which is go on a single core and burst him down with Vessel, with Bloodthorn Amp, with an arrow connection. And also, this Hex on Shiro is maybe the biggest item for LGD in the last few minutes. If you can find the Pudge, or if you can disable the Pudge when he goes in for the save, that's extremely key.
Try and get a ward up. Did they get it down?
They got the Hex. But the save?
Arrow comes through.
There's no save.
Look at that blast off stun. They managed to catch him out. Now the Doom gets placed on his eye. They want to make sure there's no saves, but there are buybacks.
You got
and they've expended a lot here. Are they going to be able to retreat out of this one? Looks like the Mirana's going to be dying first. Insania gets hit by the rocks as well. Trying to go for this kill, but not overcommit at the same time. And you can see PSG.LGD have made the call to back up. They respect these buybacks. And they're going to give way to Team Liquid. In fact, TPing out entirely. Or not, actually canceling that TP.
Nisha wants to catch.
With the Silver Edge, is going to be able to catch him out with the Mirana arrow turned into that one. Gets a pick off on Nothing to Say. That's going to feel really bad because he does not have the buyback.
Unless LGD can make some magic happen. miCKe's just back in with this
just
invis,
going
though.
again for the supports. Mirana leaping away, and the song.
You're gonna have to TP.
It saves them. It's going to be a little bit dicey. The arrow's
not
come
TP.
through. Hook shot is going to be able to land, and now you've got to be aware of the hook. Gets off the mirror images, but they do have a lot of AoE damage. He is in big time trouble. They've identified the real one. The illusions are gone, and he's dead. Shiro, he does have buyback, but this will not be a contest for Roshan for sure.
That techie stun did work there with the AoE zoning, and then you caught him with the charge through from NTS. That was a big deal as well.
He gets off the BKB before the dismember. That'll help. He'll TP. Oh, he did not TP away successfully. The BKB just ran out, and the stun eventually kicked in from the adaptive strike.
It's that extra dismember duration. At this point, no. Unless if Liquid forced Throne, he would have bought. But look, LG are happy to give up racks to save a Doom life.
Trying to form some
it again. Okay, they get it.
The techies, and there goes the buyback from you. Now that they've committed, they're going to try and take this fight. The Dismember stopping Zai, holding him in place with the AoE Doom, and actually looks like it's
got Lotus back.
Yeah, it got bounced back onto him, so he doesn't feel good about running into this fight. And Jiro's in trouble.
Just nobody to help him. The Doom can't go in.
Oh, what? Denied by Boxi. Looked like. Not sure what damage he was taking there, but Boxi sees the opportunity to get rid of his offlaner.
I mean, that's a dieback for Zai, so they're going to look for the back line.
They want to make sure if they use this buyback on Naga Siren, they get as many kills as possible, and they're going to start off. Shiva's out onto Boxi. Quick kill with the arrow should be possible. He's tanky, though. The Glimmer Cape allows him to survive a while.
Yeah, Liquid are just out. This is not a play anymore. They got that Naga buyback, so they're probably happy with that.
Honestly, yeah, I think they...
Probably worth 2 support tests.
There it is. Finally, the Ags. I was so confused when he Lotus Stored himself on the Doom, and it was an Ags Doom.
That was a good Lotus. They're going to find NTS here. He's in trouble.
Can he get the charge out? I think they stopped it with the hook shot. He's going to go for a TP, but that BKB is not going to last long enough. He is indeed dead.
Too much BKB disabled.
Yeah. You need to get a fight and then get out. I don't think you can win this Roche entirely. Song goes out.
Initiate.
What are we doing with this?
AoE Doom it.
Arrow is going to be used on a Boxi. They're going to try and blow him up real quickly with the AoE Doom. They pretty easily got him. miCKe is going to go for the supports on the side. Beware of that waveform. Look at that freezing field, but unfortunately the AoE Doom doing a lot of work here. Not getting kills, but stopping a lot of the damage. Unfortunately, now that's run out, and now they're getting run over. Shiro, he's going to be the one. Oh, dodges the arrow. That's a nice play, but I'm not sure if he's going to get away from Zai here. They thought he went down, but he actually went up to the right into the trees. Pops a mirror image, but he's stuck in a corner.
Way too much
There's
AoE.
way too much AoE damage for him to deal with at this point. He will not be able to out-heal this one. He's dead for 2 minutes.
Well, LGD, last hurrah here. miCKe stares you now.
Zai right behind him. Ready to throw out the hook, ready to blink it, dismember, save if needed.
Gonna start with a Hex. Hook missed, actually hit a creep that spawned.
And he's actually dying fast.
What?
He doesn't get there in time. Zai, what happened?
The creep spawned
Now
on the
they're
hook.
gonna go for the AoE Doom.
Is this
is
an
going to be a
opening?
Morphling that's dead. Back to
He
back.
is dead.
Now trying to get him down, but yeah, they're gonna be able to run
What?
him easily. What a slip up from Liquid. And the song goes out.
I mean, are you buying your morph? Are you trying to retake this fight?
They're going to try and go for the Ember, but yeah, he can get off the Doom off of that one. They're going to buy back TP in, and LGD trying to get out of this one, but they can't get away.
No getting
they're
out.
Locked down. As soon as Zai and Nisha turn around, Insania with the freezing field too, they couldn't get away from all that slow. All
Primal buyback, it just came up literally 1 second here, so they technically have a fight, but the base is dying.
Zai's just going straight in, putting his body on the line. The team is just going to go for the throne. They cannot put the damage out to stop Liquid. They will take game 1.